Senior media reporter responded with this.
I'm old enough to remember when Breitbart was trying to go mainstream. Guess they gave up.
What exactly is mainstream these days? I mean, I know I come out with some edgy opinions from time to time, but I could never compete with CNN as saying something offensive. Then there's heaping praise on somebody who represents a brutal dictatorship that incarcerates, tortures and executes hundreds of thousands of political dissidents. That's pretty edgy. Is that what constitutes being mainstream now? Genuflecting in front of a despotic regime that starves its own population to death? So mainstream. Now correct me if I'm wrong, but last time I checked, I don't think InfoWars or Breitbart were fawning over a country that has no independent media, functioning civil society or religious freedom. That's CNN's job. So mainstream. Maybe I'd be more mainstream if I encouraged cuckoldry. Apparently that's mainstream now too. But you know, when your primetime shows get less viewers than decades-old reruns of Yogi Bear cartoons, I guess you gotta spice it up a bit.
Marlowe went on to heap praise on one of the world's leading conspiracy theorists, describing him as a smart guy and someone who is wildly popular.
Second half of that, I'm not gonna argue with, but calling me one of the world's leading conspiracy theorists. Don't know if you've noticed, but in virtually every video I've made about big events for the past 3 years, I've debunked conspiracy theories. Here. Did I believe in some pretty out there conspiracy theories when I was younger? Yeah, then I grew up. But see, there's quite a big difference between my conspiracy theories and those pushed by CNN. I didn't help promote the conspiracy theory that Saddam Hussein had weapons of mass destruction. A conspiracy theory that led to hundreds of thousands of dead Iraqis, thousands of dead and maimed US troops, a ruined country, and the rise of ISIS. That's CNN that did that. I didn't promote the conspiracy theory that Libyan militias and moderate rebels in Syria were freedom fighters.
There is a significant amount of moderate rebels,
when in reality they were Islamic jihadists, Al-Qaeda and ISIS fanatics. A conspiracy theory that led to 2 ruined countries, the destabilization of an entire region of the world, and an international migrant crisis. Oh wait, that was CNN, wasn't it? I didn't promote the hands up, don't shoot conspiracy theory. A conspiracy theory that led to riots, shootings, and the worst race relations in 50 years. I'm not promoting the conspiracy theory that Donald Trump colluded with the Russians to steal an election. A conspiracy theory that's put the world at the greatest risk of nuclear war since the height of the Cold War. Now, who was it that did that? Oh yeah, it was CNN.
Then why is CNN constantly like, Russia this, Russia that?
Because it's ratings.
I'm not promoting the conspiracy theory that socialism, which has caused untold misery everywhere in the world where it's been tried, is cool. Yeah, CNN again. I didn't promote the conspiracy theory that Trump was igniting civil war while endorsing Antifa, a violent domestic terrorist group that advocates for civil war. Who was it that did that? Wasn't CNN? Yeah, it was CNN. I didn't promote the conspiracy theory that the president was deranged or physically unfit. Nor did I continue to promote it after it had been completely debunked. Wonder who did that? Surely not. Yeah, CNN. I mean, you guys say that the very existence of the deep state, a manifestly provable entity in American politics since Eisenhower, is a conspiracy theory. You said the DNC and the Hillary campaign funding the P-Gate dossier, a proven fact, was a conspiracy theory. So maybe you're not in the best position to be lecturing others about conspiracy theories. Let me remind you that CNN is actively lobbying for a competing news organization to be shut down. In Russia, the government shuts down dissident media outlets. In the United States, CNN apparently thinks that that's its responsibility. And can anyone tell me why InfoWars is on the verge of being deleted for bullying and harassment? But CNN can literally turn up at an old lady's home, dox, bully and harass her for the thought crime of posting memes on Facebook, and then post the video on YouTube with no consequences whatsoever. Strange that, isn't it? It's almost like there's one rule for them and another rule for us. CNN threatened to expose a private citizen for posting the Trump wrestling meme if he failed to display the proper amount of remorse. Sounds like it's perfectly acceptable to engage in bullying and harassment so long as you're called CNN. Not content with campaigning for our entire channel to be terminated because we dared challenge their narrative on
Oh no.
Now CNN is tracking down advertisers on InfoWars videos and trying to bully them too, because we really make so much money off YouTube ads at this point. Not like 90% plus of our content is already demonetized anyway, however are we gonna survive? CNN is like a bitter, jealous ex-girlfriend that just won't leave us alone. Remember when they hid behind bushes to stalk Trump at that golf course? Well, now they're obsessed with InfoWars. But to be honest, CNN, you're just not our type. We just don't have much in common with a network that thinks the American people are stupid as shit.
It'd be fair to question the intellect of the American voter.
Oh no, they're stupid as shit.
Look, it's not you, it's us. No, wait, it's you. It's definitely you. So take your conspiracy theories. You know the ones that start wars, continent-wide crises, and domestic unrest. Yeah, those. Take your little InfoWars obsession, take your crusade against our YouTube channel, and shove it. Maybe then you can concentrate on, oh, I don't know, being an actual news network. Remember those days? No, me neither.